Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Welcome to our briefing. Today it's a special day for me because finally we did it. We would like to introduce, for your attention, announce and briefing to open exhibition of Lev Skop and his son Lev Skop and a creative group Curator. I would like to invite Mykhailo and Lev to this stage. Good afternoon. I'm Lev Skop, and we would like to thank Leonid for this great opportunity to have an exhibition and to have one more project to support our armed forces. And if you may be known, all the icons were painted on shingles from those board. It's like tiles and. The repair and part of the church they threw out, I took them away and started to paint on them. And my students did it, and we have this exhibition. It's not the first time they are sold very often, and I'm very happy that that money goes to support the army. I am happy that I can support our soldiers in this awful war. This exhibition, it's very interesting. If you see, we collected such works. You will see where my father and my works and somebody else. But in difference to many other exhibitions of modern icon painting, really you can see all authors. And there's influence of Ukrainian tradition, influence of my father, but everybody has his own individuality, and it's very important that every artist has his own face, and nobody's told paint like this, not like that. And that is the main laws of Ukrainian icon painting, which was always free through soul and heart. And with this exhibition of these icons, and we would like Ukrainian culture to work for Ukrainian armed forces, because there are many artists who paint just for themselves, show, and they sell, but now there is the war. We have to understand that everything we do, we must do for that, because there are no, it's our war. What we do that can save life of one boy, 10 boys, we will never know. Or we don't help anyone. We need to try, because who we are, when we become old, and we'll tell our grandchildren and what we need to tell them that brave boys defended our country, and we artists we help them somehow, because this is our common business. And as you know, during the first days of the war, and it was on volunteers, and that's why we have not lost Donbass, because of the power of separate people who did a lot, and we need to do a lot now. Who if not us? And very often we are trying to find assistance abroad, and they promised, etc. Wonderful, but we must understand, if the enemy comes to us, we need to, with our forces, any forces, and by any means we have to overcome the enemy. The doctor must cure, and a baker must make bread, and the artist should paint icons and should sell, and do everything possible to help them, because not all of us are fighters, and there is a need to have skilled guys, and those who can paint, they should use their skills for that, because from each one some a little bit, and there will be something. And briefly about our exhibition, as my father told, this is an exhibition of shingles from Church Yura, and we did like a wall, defense wall, which we, not only artists, came to show, but you as participants, as audience, and you make that fans for our boys. So you buy our works, and certain some will go to over them. If some works are bought, and somebody will buy televisor There is no art for art. Now there is art for people. All of us should work for that now. What is important that our what we did, that is that monument of 15th, 17th century, which is registered on UNESCO. They raise money and throughout shingles and these are old of our predecessors. Now they help, and again you help, and our modest role of artist is to paint saints and for someone to need that. Maybe it's better if you ask questions. Is there any question? If there is any question, please. Tell us about this idea. I understand that those shingles were thrown out. And how did you have that idea about writing icons? And that was 30 years ago, when at the beginning they started to repair. From childhood, I have a cult of church, of, I don't know, maybe somebody understands me. Some part, a brick, that is covered with prayers. So they repair, they throw out a board from a church. I understand how many were funerals, how many kids were baptized, how many were weddings, and I don't know. And I painted on that, and here Drugubich and they repair, and those little shingles they throw them out because that is by essence that is wood, and so I took it home and I painted, and I was a lot of skepticism. Everybody told me, why are you painting on this crap? Because icons are painted on good boards, and I know about that because I work on that for 50 years. I can tell you a lot about icons, but I wanted just to preserve of the church, of the prayed church. I painted some icons, and somebody liked, somebody didn't like, and they liked it in Poland. When I went to the different fairs, and I showed that there is an old boat from the church, and they bought. And in Ukraine, they were laughing at that. But if somebody praises, then it works. But when the ambassador of the US and was very happy, and the second, and when from UNESCO some leader came and she put it to a hut, and everybody told everybody said, please paint on the shingles, and I can do it, paint on any, no, only on those old shingles. If the ambassador of the US says it's good, then it's good. But this is just a joke, but this is a reality. I'm not lying at all, but it's one story. I did a lot of, I worked a lot on shingles, and before Maidan with the society that served for children, disabled children. It's very, the uncle who could live a day to 5, and that is a lot, or a month. And we cooperated. One work I gave them, the other one they gave me. And I thought, maybe I'm the richest man in the world, maybe I am Ukraine, maybe I'm a state. And I decided to paint 365 icons of praying God's Mother. And that project was without tension. 365 days, every icon, an icon per day. I had an exhibition in Lviv. And Maidan, I wouldn't want to leave Maidan. I came to the opening of that exhibition in Lviv, and we sold them, and we bought very expensive equipment for medical equipment for those on-call kids. They were sold, and there was an account, and people were buying my consent. Some more money were coming, and I thought, okay, I'm the richest man in the world, and I understood that. And I knew even before, but I confirmed once again. And some sponsors, some charity organizations, and It's not a joke, and somebody tells me about sponsors. I don't know what that is, honestly. I know that I'm Ukraine, I'm the state, and that's how it happened. Small, big, I don't know even how many of them they were sold. We did it in Ukrainian Center of Icons, and some icons they were also sold to support our armed forces and healthcare. I don't absolutely not everywhere it goes, and just bring people together who need that, and they are my brothers, and I trust them. And we met with 3 metro, and he was behind me. It was supposed to happen today, and on metro, Sergey behind me. I was thinking about him, and he brought me over here. Absolutely not planned project. I don't know how we discussed what we thought, and Leonid and all of us, we decided that it must be that fence. It would be central icon, and people almost without a token, they solved our problem. And the process is going on. I'm very thankful to Leonid, who would like to continue provided that to the east, and I would like to Stanitsa Luhansk, to Artemivsk. I visit and I want to be there because there are wonderful people and I feel good there. But this project is concretely for the armed forces. This is the way it is. I would like to give more details about the project, and the money from these icons will be sent to the needs of Ukrainian military men. But there is one more thing, which is we should mention. The next place where this exhibition will take place, that will be in Severodonetsk. Why? No, Slavyansk. Why in Slavyansk? Because Ukrainian Crisis Media Center, there's a big problem, culture diplomacy between the regions of Ukraine. As an instrument of art, modern art, we are trying to build a dialogue between East and West, but not by geography, but by that political division which happened a long time when of Cossacks, when we had left bank and right bank. We go for peace. We understand this war will be over not very soon. We speak only the language of arms, and we need to live in one country. We need to understand that whether we want it or not, but we will have to should speak and solve common problems. When we were building this exhibition, we went to Lev, to Drohobych, just to make a small video, and we have a short video, which we will see later, and now invite to show a teaser which which had 1,500 of views for a very short time. It's time we have to understand that art should unite all Ukraine. Now we should be there. The biggest dream is that on these shingles on canvas and to have this exhibition in the East. The art is the biggest weapon. If you have no more questions, we ask you to come to our other exhibition through Central Hall and on the other side, and we'll